In 2015, photographer Stefan Gladu traveled through Africa documenting the lives of women. I was able to go along for part of the journey. We met all sorts of women, and I was struck by how hardworking and productive they were, and proud of their accomplishments. They wanted us to tell their stories. For instance, this woman in Uganda saw us taking photos and came out with a rabbit in each hand and wanted her photo taken. This woman has 8 children. She lives in a village in central Uganda, and the most important thing to her was to save money to send her children to school. About 80% of girls attend primary school, but only 25% go on to secondary school. Women in Africa and rural areas tend to get married very young and have children at a young age. This woman is 32 years old and she has 6 children. The fertility rate through a lot of Africa is quite high. Niger has the highest fertility rate in sub-Saharan Africa. Women have an average of about 7 children. At the same time, maternal mortality is very high in Africa still. There's a large earnings gap between men and women in Africa when it comes to agriculture. These women decided to band together to farm crops for market once their husbands left them 14 years ago. These women are part of a cooperative. They share farming tools. They help each other when food is scarce. One of the women in this photo said she was born during the Great Famine of 1984. Girls' clubs in Uganda are giving 70,000 girls in that country a safe space to learn how to make their way in the world. These 2 sisters started a textile business with the help of microfinance from the Girls' Club. They sell baby clothes, bedspreads, and other products made of colorful cloth. Elizabeth, the one on the right, told me she hopes to travel and show their beautiful products to the world. I met this young woman in the outskirts of Addis Ababa, and she told me that she was once a journalist, but she changed her mind when she found out how much money she could make as an electrician. So she changed careers. This is an amazing photo. It's taken in downtown Kampala in a mall where the power had gone out and the generators had come on. And we met Margaret, the owner of this beauty salon, and you can see how busy she was even with the power out. Helena works for a real estate construction firm in Addis Ababa. She's the one with the hard hat in this photograph. She's overseeing the construction of 3 apartment buildings, and she's only 25. This is Olivia. I met her in Uganda in the countryside, and she told me that she dreams of going to New York City and becoming an accountant. I wanted to end with this photo because these young soccer players just embody the spirit of women in Africa, strong and willing to take risks.